Hi everybody, it's 8 o'clock in the morning and my first two dogs are here and they are from the same family. We have this little poodle mix here and he is going to get a bath first. And he's old, he's being very calm. This is his little friend here. You stay right there, we're just taking your picture. Hold on, stay right there. This is his little friend, the Maltese. We're going to wash him second. So let's get started.
Just warming the water up. I got my flea comb here. It's what I use for the eye boogers, because he's got some crusties in here on this side and this side. I'm going to have to loosen that up while he's in the bathtub. As you can see, this guy has a pretty big tumor. It looks like he's extra large sized, but he's got a big tumor right here. If you can see that. He's got little tumors all in his leg, and he's had it removed before, and it grows back. So, and he's pretty old. I gotta check. Maybe he's 13, 14, something like that. So, you know, when they get old, you don't want to keep doing surgery all the time. All right, so I'm just going to loosen this up while it's wet. These little crusties, and then now just pulling it away from the skin. So that way when I cut his hair, I can just snip him off and I won't have to scrape the skin. Okay, I'm going to rinse him off and give him some conditioner too, and then I'm going to get his Maltese friend out next. Just going to loosen up his eye boogers too. I don't have to remove them. I just want to pull them away from the skin. So when I'm trimming his face, I can easily just trim him off without making his eyes sore. There. Everybody gets conditioner with their bath, so I'm going to go ahead and put some conditioner on him. Rainforest scented. I never knew what a rainforest smelled like. Now I know. Whoop. You don't need two of these on. There we go. All right, shampooed and conditioner, and I'm just going to wrap him up in this towel, and then I'm going to clean up my mess and finish drying him on the table. All right, so this guy, I don't know if you can see, he's got a big old mat in his ear right here. So that's going to be cut out. He's got a couple other little ones. He's not going to have much hair left on his ears. But anyway, he is getting a number 10 blade, and I just cleaned and disinfected all my blades. This is ready to go, and oiled it because it has to be oiled to go through the hair smoothly. So he's getting a number 10 on his body, number 4 on his legs, and just a little round face. Trim up his tail. cut his nails, and clean his ears. Now remember, he's got a large tumor right here. So it's going to make him look kind of off, kind of uneven, just because he's got tumors in his leg. When I try to blend in this leg here, it never looks right. But when you put him down on the ground and they're running around, you'll never notice if it looks uneven. He does have warts all over. He's got a wart here. He's got a wart here. Got a bunch of them. He's got one here. Just got to be careful going over them. He's got one here. He doesn't really have a normal shoulder because of this, so it's hard to blend. His whole body is done. I'm going to come back when I'm completely done and just blend in his legs. But right now, the line is set. This is number 10. This is a number 4. I cut his nails. And now I'm going to remove the mats from his ears. Or I should say from his ear. Because he just has them on this side. There's a big one right here. It's too close to his skin, so I'm just going to cut this out. There we go. Now I can go in with my thinning shears and kind of loosen this up. This is how I do mats. If you're a groomer and you brush out mats, you go right ahead. But I don't, because I'm not inflicting pain on dogs for no reason. Yes. I'm going to brush this. And a lot of times you can just cut them out and you won't really even see the difference. It might just look kind of thinner. You've got a big one right here. Because the reason why this mat is here, I can tell you, is because his ears don't lay flat. See how it folds in half. So this is always rubbing right here. Like, you can't tell probably, but this ear does not lay flat like this. It folds. See how it folds? So it's always rubbing. He's always got mats behind his ears here, so I'm always cutting them out. I'll just get this one out. The bad thing though, you know, as it's growing out, it's just going to look a little uneven and hairs will probably be sticking up, but that's the way it goes. There. Okay. Brush his head. I already brushed this ear out. This ear was okay. I'd like to just shorten his ears up, but his mother likes them long. See that piece missing? But she knows, because I've already told her if there's mats, I just cut them out. And she knows if he has mats in his face, I just cut them out. See, I found one over here. It's a little one. This guy is done. I'm just going to skim over his legs to blend them in, because remember his legs are a little bit longer than his body. Make sure there's no scraggly hair sticking out. There's always scraggly hair sticking out, but do my best to get them all. Okay, so I got my 7 skip tooth blade. See, it's sharp on the end. Just going to fluff up the tops of his legs and blend it in. Now remember, this side is going to be a little strange looking just because he's got this large tumor. But when you put them down on the floor and they're running around, you'll never notice. It looks fine. Can't really do anything with that. All right. Then this in, and then I'm going to dress him up. See, this side looks pretty good over here. Okay. Get a baby wipe and some conditioner. Spray him down. Really shiny and soft. Get some water. Wipe his eyes out. Okay. Get his bandana. I got apples here, apples and lace. He's limping a little bit. This is probably bothering him. He probably is dying to go lay down. You can sit if you want to sit. Yeah. Just slides on. Do you want that? Do you like that? Your collar? If I can get it on here. Hold on. Now I'm going to go get his friend, the Maltese, out. There we go. Oh my God, how cute is that? Seriously? So cute. And his mother is a hairdresser. So he comes to work with his mother so he can show off his beautiful haircut every day. Hold on. Just going to blend in these ears a little bit more. See, they're just choppy where the mats are, and there's nothing I can do about that. Just blend that in. See, these don't really cut, they just blend. They're chunkers. These things are great. There we go. Okay, let's go get your friend out. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Okay, This is one of my favorite breeds here, is the Maltese. They are just so darn cute, I can't even stand it. All right, I'm going to start with a 30 blade on the pads of his feet. I'm going to go back here. I had to close the window because the dogs get so excited about all the cars passing by. Everybody that passes by, they think it's their owner saving them. So I had to close it. The other guy was getting a little too excited. The electric people out there, or not, maybe they're the water people, are out there measuring stuff in the street, distracting my dog. I'm starting this guy off with, yeah, they're still out there. I'm starting him off with a 3 blade. He's getting a number 3 blade all over, and then a 0 on his head, a 0 comb attachment. He does have some mats in his tail. We'll see how much hair is left when I'm done taking the mats out. They're not too bad though, but he's going to have a few little spots missing. Got a big mat right here. There we go. I'm just going to brush his tail out real quick and trim it up. I did a number 10 blade around the base of his tail. Just kind of gives it a style and keeps his poo-poo from sticking to his hair. Oh, here's a big mat right here. I'm just going to thin this out and remove it. It's a little loose. It's not too bad. Just going to brush right out. So, won't look too bad, hopefully. Oh, maybe it will. Got another one right here. I feel something, a little something in here. There, it's coming out. Okay, so that's good. And we're just going to trim up along the bottom with my straight scissors. Just comb it all down and even it up. Not going to take it short. I think she probably likes it long, but you know, they just get matted if you leave the hair long. It's just going to get matted. So I really don't like leaving dogs long. Okay, so her body is done, her nails are done, his. I'm going to use a 0 comb attachment on his head. And then I'm just going to scissor it up after that. I've already brushed his head and his ears out. Get the ear out of the way, do the sides. His ears don't lay flat either, so it's a really big challenge to get them even because they're not going to lay flat. They fold. Like this one is folded right there. It kind of does that. So if it lays flat like this, I could just trim it, but it's got a big fold in it, so it's hard to get it to look even. Plus, they always have little mats in their ears that I have to cut out, so they're always like this. See all these uneven spots? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that because it's always growing out from the mats that are in there. This guy has a black spot on his head. I don't know what it is, but it didn't come off in the bathtub. Maybe he got into his mother's mascara. I don't know. Can you see this? Can you see this spot right here? Right there. I'm not sure what to do with that. I could take my chunkers and try to remove it, but then he could end up with a big chunk in his head. I don't know if I should leave it. Oh boy, I don't know. Actually, I think I'm going to leave it because or I could just take his whole head shorter just to blend it in, but I know his mother likes his head longer. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. What do you think? You think we should take this chunk out right here? I don't know. Maybe a little bit and that. Oh well, that's as good as, I'm not messing with it. That's as good as it's going to get. Can you guys see it? Put your head down. Yeah, right there. I don't know what to do with it. We're going to leave it. How's that? Yeah, see, he's happy. He wants to leave it. How cute is this guy? He is all done with his little black dot on his head. Get a baby wipe. Hold on. This guy is ready to go with the little black dot on his head. And I'm going to spray him with some conditioner. Wipe him down. Get some water, wipe his eyes out. Excuse me, look at the camera. Just try to get over the spot again. It's not going to come off without cutting it out. We're really not going to worry about it. Okay. We get his bandana and his collar. Would you like to smell your collar? That's your collar. How cute is that? Got a little yellow bow. Do you like plaid? Oh, his collar's plaid. He must like plaid. Alrighty, just slips over the collar and you are done. His mother is going to the doctor today, so she's not picking you up until 2 o'clock. So you're going to have to hang out here a little bit longer. Okay? There we go. How cute is that? Stand up, you're sliding. Run a little brush over you. He's a little crispy from his conditioner. Just comb that. Cute, cute, cute. All right. Well done. Let's go. And in case you guys didn't think I noticed, I am well aware that he has one ear longer than the other. So I'm going to trim this up a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay? Don't worry. Bye-bye. And in case you guys didn't think I noticed, I am well aware that he has one ear longer than the other. So I'm going to trim this up a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay? Don't worry. Bye-bye.